Alright guys, and welcome back. It's Maka here from the FM Regen. Just a quick word. Apologise for the last episode. I was a little bit carried away and actually quit the recording too early. And I was like, I'm talking to myself. This isn't going to work. But yeah, we're back. Let's see, we finished up. You see my job stats there is untouchable. That's what I wanted. Let's see, we finished up and we finished third. It's finished quite slightly behind Chelsea and Manchester United, but you know, you can see there we edged out Man City and Arsenal for that last place. We did draw even with Man City, but the goal difference saved us in the end, which we're pretty much happy about. I'm not complaining, even if I finish fourth and still Champions League football, but really happy with that. So let's look at the transfers quickly. I know we had some of the transfers playing in the last cup game, but we'll see how it is. But we didn't really make that much of signings. Ryan Gold brought in as a youth player. He's got great potential. He was really recommended to me by the scouts. We'll see how he develops. Yes, he is a left midfielder, but if I can develop into an attacking midfielder, you can see there, we'll see how we get on with that. Jesse came in on loan from Real Madrid. Pretty happy about it. Pretty strong player. Just to kind of give us that extra spark up front. You see there, finished with 7.28. 5 goals to his 13 appearances. Pretty happy. The three there I'm not really going to talk about. They were basically like backups because the midfield was absolutely hammered with injuries. But they all finished with a 7-point average. Flamini just finished with a 7-point average. He nearly cost us the cup game with his stupid tackling, but how he's 6.75 is just a joke. It really is. If I could release him now and send him back, I would, but I can't because inside the transfer window. We didn't really make any more signings out. Most of the players just left on a loan deal. You see there, Svensson, he came back, played 2 games for us after his loan, but he had a pretty good loan spell out there. 38 games, 3 goals, 16 assists, a 7.5 at Peterborough, which I'm pretty happy at. Pretty happy. We'll see how he develops next season. We'll quickly look at the fixtures as well. See we finished up. Yep, you can see there, you know, we've struggled. We didn't have a great first, we didn't have as good as a first half. But that didn't make sense, Craig, at all. But waking up. But anyways, started with a 3-0 victory over Newcastle. Kweke, Rafinha, Cisse, you know, the 3 up top were doing well. Will Hughes played with 9 that game, which was pretty impressive. Why can't it just stay where you were? 3-0 victory over Stevenage. Jesse getting 2 goals and Taylor getting the other one. Yeah, again, it was kind of a random mixed up team we played there. We lost 2-1 in the Capital Cup final to Tottenham. But it doesn't matter because we won the cup. Yay! Never mind. But Adam Wilson getting the only goal of the game there for us. Tottenham came back and pounded the rest. We drew with Fulham. Pretty disappointed. We were just really poor. It was like we did everything right, but we just couldn't finish it. This player as well, Berbatov, is really starting to interest me. He's had actually a good season at Fulham for the goals he's done, the team he's played with. But I don't know, maybe see about getting him in. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Fulham got relegated this season. But we got a 1-0 victory over West Brom. Debussy getting the only goal of the game. We then away to Manchester United and get a 1-0 draw. Adam Wilson getting a penalty. It's a goal, but we were doing better. We were really taking it to Manchester United. 12 shots, only 5 on target. But you know, Manchester United were just desperate. They were always in the ball, tackling hard, try to get in at us, but we held on and get our 1-1 victory. And then we beat Tottenham. We played. Where are we? There they are. We beat Tottenham 2-0 in the Capital Cup final, which I'm pretty happy. Jesse getting 2 goals of the game. Will Hughes, another game for him under his belt, which I'm pretty happy about. You can see there, Yanga gets ball straight down to Rafinha. Rafinha sets up Jesse, and boom, back in it, easy. Taylor, and again, gets hold of it, finds Jesse. Jesse on his own, absolutely on his own, doesn't need anyone, finish. It was a great replay. He's been a wee marquee sign for me, he's been in about it. But after the high, we came down and back to reality. We got humped 3-1 off a Man U in the FA Cup. I really wanted to go further, especially if fielded really a weak team against us, and we really couldn't do anything about it. You know, injuries just started to hit us. We lost Cisse and Queke. We had to play with 2 kids up front, and our midfield was just gone. It was just a disaster. But these things happen in football. Then we came back with a draw against Stoke, which was again pretty poor. We just couldn't get the ball in the back of the net, and injuries was piling up, and there was nothing we could really do about it. But we then managed to beat Tottenham again 2-0 in the league. It happened. Harris and Yanga getting the only goals of the game. The squad was starting to get kind of really frail, and we were having to play players like we'd never even think about playing. But then we got a draw with Southampton. Again, just poor. Just couldn't get the ball in the back of the net, and Southampton were dominating us again, and we couldn't get a goal on target, which was really frustrating. Came back and gave them hell. But we know that victory. Yay, we won. But we came back, and what a way to come back. With a 7-3 victory over Cardiff, and Adam Milson getting a hat-trick. I think he was basically trying to tell me, why didn't you pick me for the Capital Cup final? But, well, you see there, Gold had a good game. Cover finds Adam Milson. Adam Milson just turns and slots in the back of the net. His next goal. Cover again, he actually played pretty well. Find Adam Milson just works his way in, gets it in the back of the net. It's a good thing about him, he just reminds me of that kind of Ronaldo, the fat Ronaldo. And Gold actually had a really impressive game that game. He got an 8.3. Queke, Hughes picks out Debussy. Debussy finds Gold. Queke just turns. Look at that. Nobody's getting the ball off at the big man. And again, a couple of minutes later, got another one. Hadira finds Gold. Gold again. Queke, boom, back. Gold set up quite a lot of goals that game. Actually did pretty well. Cover, actually, he rounded off a goal from his hard work. Hughes sets up Jesse, and Jesse misses, but Cover's there to turn it in, and Jesse himself got on the score sheet. Yanga, straight down to Cover. Hughes, Jesse, nobody's there. Finish. That's how you want, but the fact that we've conceded 3 after dominating is pretty poor. Queke and Hughes get a 9. Pretty happy with that. That's the kind of response we want to see after a cup game. We beat Everton 2-0 at home. Flamini getting a goal, and Queke getting the other one. That is the only game that Flamini's actually played any decent to. Oh god, I hate him. Norwich get a 1 each victory over. Ricky Van Wilswinkel, again a player that was interesting me. Queke getting the other. He's actually had a pretty good season at Norwich, and he's a Dutch international. I'm just thinking, you know, could he be one player we could be interested in? We lost 1-0 at Sunderland in our derby match, which was pretty annoyed at, because that was one of the games, you know, I'd expect to win. But James McLean getting the only goal of the game. Again, we drew 3 each with Chelsea, which I was pretty happy about. It's a sort of game that I was kind of expecting just to kind of maybe win it, but you can see there Hazard came up late, and so did Torres, just to kind of seal the points. But I'm not angry, I'm kind of happy with that. The boys did well. 2-0 victory over Aston Villa. Queke getting 2 goals of the game, again, beast. A 4-0 victory over Manchester City, which is pretty impressive. Sissoko, Queke and Ben Arthur getting the goals for that game. But look at that. That just explains how good, like how much possession we actually need to get a result. 34% possession, like to their 66%. But every time we had the ball, we made it count and we did well. The tactic really, really works. I really like this tactic. Another 2-1 victory over Queke and Cisse. Again, look at the possession. We only had 35% possession, but at the end of the day, we made it count when we got that ball. That's what I was wanting to see. It took a while, but I think it's starting to click. And then we go ahead and do this. We draw 0-0 with Crystal Palace. Unbelievable. That, probably say if we win that one, we'd probably say we'd finished higher than we did. We beat Hull 2-1 at home. Rafinha and Suzuki getting the only goals of the game there. Again, we're pretty dominant, 17 shots on target, we're just hammering the Hull there. And the last game of the season, it was a real nail biter. We lost 2-1 to West Ham. James Pearce, our former player, gets sent off there. But it was pretty even, but we were just couldn't find the back of the net. But Ireland, it really didn't matter. We finished third. Well, the goal difference really counted. I think that hump in the Cardiff game I showed you really helped with that goal difference. But the teams getting relegated this season were Crystal Palace, Cardiff and Fulham. And you say the Fulham squad, I'm looking at Highland and Berbatov to bring in. I think Berbatov can bring that bit of experience in and maybe help develop the other players around him. And he can play attack midfielder as well, which is pretty pleasing to see because it builds kind of a bit of depth there. But we'll see what happens. And again, thanks for watching. I'll probably bring episode 5 as well pretty soon. See how we get on with our new transfer budget and see how we end up. As far as kind of transfers in, there's a couple of players coming in like youth and everything else. Alejandro, the 15-year-old defensive midfielder, has got potential to be quite good. Who else are we bringing? Barbaro, another Italian goalkeeper, just a bit of backup, a bit of youth to bring into the squad and try and develop. Gerson, I signed thinking, yeah, that guy could be pretty good, but he's actually not really developed. I had a chance to sign him, but I said no, I'll just get him a pre-contract. And it's turning out to be a bit of a disaster. Don't see him really doing well now. Alan Haliovic, everybody knows him. He's a quality attack midfielder, can develop into a world best if you give him the chance. But he's not joining us until 2013, which is... No, it's not. It's actually longer than that. 2014, next year. So he's got another year with his parent club, his home club, and then he'll be coming to us. Daniel Macbeth, just a regen. It is interesting me. Natural fitness, stamina, heading. We'll see how he develops. What a bit of challenge. Mania was a defensive centre back who brought in from Tottenham, managed to snatch away, but we'll see how that develops. Nana, I think Victor Nana is the most promising regen I'm looking at just now. You see there, attacking midfielder. His determination, flair, technique, dribbling. He looks going to be a beast if you develop him right. Only 14-year-old. Mark O'Hara is just not interested in. And Ronnie Weblog, another striker kind of interesting, fast, powerful, short ass. 14-year-old. We'll see how it develops. As far as our own kind of regens that we had this season, I don't think there was that many we got in, but you see there, Ryan Gould's in there to kind of develop, Adam Campbell, but Craig Green was probably our best, our regen, 15-year-old. We played one game for us in the senior team just to kind of get a bit of taste of him, but his work rate and his determination, bravery is right up there, and his natural fitness is. So we're interested to see how he develops. He's English as well, so maybe we can see if I'm trying to work him into the England squad. Maybe use that as a wee side project. But I know it's been a long episode, guys, and thanks again for watching. Like I say, your likes, comments and subscribing to the channel are really appreciated. It only takes 2 minutes to do it, and it helps a lot with the channel, and it helps build the channel up as well. But like I say, thanks for watching, guys. I'll bring episode 5 pretty soon, and hopefully I'll speak to you all then. But till then, take it all. See you later.